Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
I'm just going to be asking you a few questions about the time that you served in the Air Force. So, when did you join the Air Force, sir?
In 1941,
And how old were you at the time?
20 years. The war had started and there was a tendency in the country to enlist the people in the armed forces. I saw the ads and thought that it was better that I also joined for the Air Force.
And, sir, I believe you have a long history of your ancestors serving in the armed forces.
Yes, we have got a tradition of serving in the armed forces for the last 8 generations. And my great-grandfather, he got the OBI and his son got the OBE.
When you volunteered to go to Burma, I was told that you met with a fortune teller. What did the fortune teller tell you?
Just one of the airmen, and he himself, he said, I just read the hands. He saw my hand, he said, oh, you are likely to go to abroad. Then he said, but you won't come back. But surprisingly, the very first morning, our CO said, okay, number 1 squadron is going to Burma. They are short of air gunners. Are there any volunteers? I raised my hand. Within a few days, I was on to Burma.
That's very brave of you, sir. I must say, you raised your hand after hearing that.
One has to take the life as it comes.
So, sir, while you were in Burma, I believe you were bombed by the Japanese?
Yes. Actually, when our squadron went, they took quite a plan to bomb some installations of Japanese. The Japanese wanted to have the revenge. And they had plenty of resources. So they started bombing in the morning, afternoon, evening, the following day also. One day, the first day it happened, I was out in the field. Somebody was actually crying, probably some bomb came, splinter, and I went and just to help him. He was injured, but not very much. And once the bomb raid had stopped, and I looked at the trench in which I was, that trench was no more. Instead of my saving him, I was the one who was saved.
I personally feel, sir, they should have given you a gallantry award.
But I was just doing my duty.
So, sir, I'd just like to end by asking one more question. Do you have a message for the future?
The only thing what we can wish for is peace and harmony in the world.
It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you. I think my only regret is that I'm not being able to meet you in person. But hopefully in the future, sir.